Hello, and welcome back to Centauri Alliance. We are here in the Andrini cluster with our team of Special Forces Alliance operatives. We're trying to track down this Donsai mercenary captain who's allegedly been selling Alliance secrets to Danab, a rival interstellar faction which neighbors us and is apparently planning perhaps a minor invasion, a border dispute, something like that. Anyway, we've been looking for this guy. We started off going to Omicron 7, where we found a smuggler's den. And in that den, we found a bunch of pieces of the Fractry Fist, only the fingers and the thumb of it, which the Fractry Fist is apparently some sort of ancient alien artifact from, some bygone precursor species that once ruled the galaxy but has since fallen into ruin, that sort of situation. We found its fingers, and we also found a computer record saying that the palm was Andrini. Now, this has nothing to do with that mercenary captain traitor we're looking for that I can think of, but maybe he's associated with it. Maybe he's like setting up a deal. He's apparently been using smugglers as a between himself and Danab. So, maybe he's hanging out with the palm or something. I guess we'll find out. We don't have any other leads, so we're tracking this hand down. Feels like maybe we've gotten a little sidetracked, but it's no one has any other ideas, so we're looking for this palm. Anyway, we've mapped the first little bit of Andrini here. There's a bit up here that we can't get into. Bit unfortunate. Maybe someday. But we found the stairs down into I don't know. It says it smells like decay and rot in there, so perhaps it's a tomb, catacomb, or just a landfill. It could just be garbage. We'll see. Let's see. My sixth sense. Is there any other buffs I want to cast? The only other one is Generation 1, and everyone's doing fine on health. You don't need to cast that right now. I could buy more shield belts and up our shield rating a little bit. That might not be a bad idea, but, well, we'll see if we actually need it. Get in here. Oh, compass wore off. Encounter, I believe. Always want to fight me for some reason. Apparently, in reviews, people even at the time were complaining about the loading times for this, for like a 1998 Commodore 64 game, and yeah, these are some rough loading times. All right, two Mindurians and one Hydraean. Let's them up. They're all in melee range. It is nice that the game lets you use attacks, have like a gun equipped. You just like pistol, whatever. There. Bad. So, before we head downstairs, our party so far. We have Ray, our own Donsai warrior. Not a traitor as far as we know. Of course, we don't know what she gets up to in her personal life, but, she's been put on this task force, so she's probably doing fine. About 1700 X level up. Currently has melee 3, thrown 2. Thrown 2, not enough to use a frag grenade, apparently. Fractry Fist parts. Got Travets. Our Manstrak, is it? Just like Weird Man. Also a combat focus. Has gun 3 and then weaponry 2, so he can maintain his guns. We haven't had any weapons break or malfunction on us yet. The manual leads me to believe that this is a mechanic. We'll see. A lot of old CRPGs skills wind up not actually being like in the design phase. They say, "Hey, let's make a bunch of skills for different things," especially if they're adopting it from pen and paper RPG. And then a skill will be ever, and it's how it goes. We've got Yvonne, our human technician. She has hardware 3, ancient technology 1, and then sidearms 1, just so she can use some guns. A Walther P1, a much better gun than the Beretta. Hardware skill is apparently useful for repairing armor and things like shield belts, so you can recharge them. Currently, she only has 22 psi points, which is not enough to actually recharge a shield belt of any sort. Again, according to the manual, the psi costs get more efficient as you level up the hardware skill or other tech skills. So maybe someday. Got our Practor, currently named Andromedan because of a bug that replaced his base form with Metamorph Form 2. It doesn't seem to have any other acts and is in fact kind of good because it's given better stats and skills and stuff, maybe? I don't know. Uh, doing okay. He's doing okay. We've got Ivra, our bird lady blind psionicist, and also doctor. Biotech skill lets you just eat people. There are also psionic spells for healing people. It's a bit of an overlap, but whatever. She's doing okay. She has an old Beretta. Maybe someday I'll be able to place that on her. Maybe I'll just switch her over to throwing darts at people. I also have this great sword that I picked up, which I should sell. Just inventory spaces someday. And we have Curtis, our bug man. Our bug man body psionicist. She'd make that gray alien into a VTuber model for yourself. I think that would be pretty popular, yeah. It would definitely be some people's thing. He has the bug people actually can learn the sidearm skill, which is nice. So he's not stuck using terrible Berettas. And then he has body skill 3, which gives him some pretty decent spells. It's at level 4 that the Scion spells start coming into their own. You start getting like group buffs instead of caster buffs. They're pretty good. I've been ahead in the spell list. Getting those would be very nice. Scenario Disc 1. Alright. Hopefully this works. I haven't used it before. Loading. All right, here we are. The screen is dark. Means that I should probably cast a light spell. I like the little icon that it gives. Okay, so a reason to cast a light spell. Where are we? Okay, we're in the bottom corner. Just that. All right. Basement of Andrini. You know, the walls are a little green, a little bit green, something big from in there. Over here. Doorway into that one. Not. I. Maybe I can find a secret door. Oh, counter. Down. Oh, no, that's not a counter. There's. No hidden passage into there. What's in doors? Oh, you have just walked into a crowded room filled with guards. Stop them, someone yells. They're here to steal the palm. It's, I mean, yeah, I am. That's fair. A little rude of them to point it out like that, but it is fair. Probably combat. Okay, 7 manhunters. X is away. I don't think this will kill. Darts at them. And you know what? Sure, let's line. And we killed a fair number of them. Yep, there's 2 left. I don't think they did anything to me. Right, and that's the Manhunters. 560 XP. I found a yellow badge. Imagine that's like a key card. Alright. On the map. Their little apparent. Try over this way. Round and meet back up action. I have this all mapped correctly so far. Isolated square there. door. Okay, nothing in there. No, wants to fight. All right. See, one Mind Singer and also 4 Psi Mines. I imagine these are going to be ranged attack. Darts are not doing as much damage as I like. Oh, they can summon. Okay, so they're trying to do stuff to me while I'm too far away from. I guess they don't realize what the range on. That's fine with me. They're trying to use like AoE abilities on me. Me. Well, fine. So 3 Psi Mines and 1 Genie. A Gombar Dragon appears. Okay. Wonderful. I imagine these are illusions, but no matter if they're illusions, leave they exist. Actually trying to move closer. Umber Dragon also trying to move closer. And this Psy Mind is still summoning monsters on me. My party tests reality. Yeah, it's because they're illusion. And I'm thinking, oh, vanished. Alright. The genie's still there, though. Okay. Genie grenaded us. For quite a bit, too. They killed my back scum. Oh, it has a lot of hit points. Alright, my actual party members are still fine. We have shield, but my Metrax scum is dead and my Grey Thief is not doing far away for that gun. Again, hit at us. My Grey Thief. Well, I have 2 open party slots for recruiting new things. It's finally 1,429 XP for that. Alright, sure. Probably level up now. Okay. Party member. What were we doing on XP and on shields after that? Let's shield. Ready to level up. The level 7 shield point left. I should shield. So ready to level 7 points. Still need 723 to level. Oh. Now why is my bird lady so far behind the other in terms of XP? Just because she has a higher skill? It's body 3, sidearm 2. I don't think she has level 4 in anything. So I'm curious as to her XP. I have no idea. Well, whatever. We'll level up eventually. Train. This is right. Oh, ran into something. Entirely down here. All right, we got 2 Dartigs and 1 Mendartig. What a Mendartig is, but I guess we them up. Well, whatever they were, they didn't last. Look, Kren left, and I don't think I've seen that weapon before. New one. Roulette pistol, Daynab las gun. I'll assume that it's an upgraded version of Daynab las gun. One gun. Okay. Yeah. Fine. As you approach this alcove, a strange hum fills the corridor, and your bodies feel tingly, and a door appears to the north. Okay, is that because I had the yellow badge? I'm going to assume it's because I had the yellow badge, and oh, yeah, door here. Of this all there. Was I already found the actual way I'm supposed to go? All of this now is just vanity mapping. Check. Give her a. I don't think I have enough to level her up yet. Now 467 still to go. We'll get there. Probably actually that close. big. That all still seems to line up. Something. A pile of papers sit on a desk here. After sifting through them, I find this note. The complete suit was lost on KW. Raiding parties are on their way to Cronum. Steel Palm is hidden behind the imposter. And here, will you write a note? Um, Down. Suit. Lost on W. Raiding parties are on their way to. I guess we should go to Cronum to stop the raiding parties. Steel Palm. Find. A note. Um, I guess I could write a note. What's a code word? The what was the code word on 7? Found vindicate. I don't think it did anything. Okay, I'm sure I'll find the real code word somewhere. Another door. Side here. Nothing. If there had been something, I would have sensed something big, right? Fine, sure, of course. A lot of unused cells in this dungeon, but I suppose that's fine. Yes. Not many encounters, so we have still off. Haven't not sensing anything big, so the room. I do sense something big now, though. That would just oh, stand at the north end of an abandoned mine shaft. Way south appears extremely hazardous. Sense something big. Maybe I don't want to go down there right away. Or the rest of this level first. There are not that many encounters in here, are there? I think it's a random encounter. I wasn't getting a sense something. Oh, wait. As you are traveling, you hear a noise behind you, and you turn to see one death droid desiring to. Yeah, of course I want the death droid to join me. Hey. Uh, talking about. Say no to the death droid. to look at Death Droid's stats. It only has 10 hit points. Have any more detailed stats because it's just a all right, so that up there. Big space in the middle. A lot of unused space on this map. Or natural. Everything being by 60 grid, but no. Dramatic than it's probably supposed to. And it's not like I'm sensing something big, so. All right. I guess. See what's through that alcove, through the door that I found. Right up here. Gonna be stairs down, right? Yeah. No, not right. We'll level up first. Actually finding enemies. Oddly, very few enemies here. That one group of enemies gave me a ton. Since then, there really have not been many. Find a door to go in and out of. Here's something. 100 some XP, 500 XP. Here we are. 2 Trek Ram and 1 Death Droid. He didn't put up much of a fight. 164. He got a Nerve Grenade, a Dazzle Gem. Okay. Dazzle Gem. Once again, I am assuming that the gemstones are just for selling. Not high enough to level up, right? Pretty sure no. And 3. Her gun while I'm here. Come on, attack me on doors. Something. Oh, that's the stairs. Again, I always want encounters. They refuse to show up. Don't want encounters, then it's just, oh boy, here's a ton of them. Just the way of things, isn't it? Before down to the next. There's again. Somehow wandered all the way here. Something. Just gives 300 XP. Oh, it's a mind singer one. Sure, whatever. Party's full again. So annoying that just one of them, 1,000. And there's no one who wants to fight me down here in the caves, or I guess it's a mine. But there's an abandoned mine shaft, so I guess this place is or at least part of a complex. Process ores or something. Here's something. Yeah. Get enough XP. Go level up. See if anyone wants to do anything about that note found that said that they're planning a on Chronum. I'm going to pass through Chronum on my way back anyway, so maybe I'll stop in the office there. Hey, is there like a raid going on? I heard that they're planning a raid. Do you need help? They might need help. Here's 4 Kepra dogs. They're in me. Nice. With her psionic powers. Terrible. Like the Kepra dogs had a dazzle gem and had like 50 XP. Too little for Ivra. 50 XP. Couldn't have been like one more there. Fine, I guess. Head back. There. We'll find the last of the XP we need up here. Want me to roster this? Yes. Okay. I guess it didn't up my key press. Okay. Anyone want to fight me up here? Maybe 50. Someone 50. Check. 47 dice. Fight me. There was a higher random encounter rate in the game. Thing that very rarely find yourself saying, but oh boy, do I wish there was a higher random encounter rate sometimes. Then as soon as I get enough XP to level up, uh, then they start crawling out of the, don't they? Come on, fight me. So little. Into the stairs. Here's the arm. Take a look at what the stats on that ray gun I found are. Whip it. Maybe I'll be lucky and we'll have a low skill requirement. See here. Kren 1 gun. And yeah, it's an energy weapon. One foe. Of 2. Bonus to hit of 2. It does 9 to 30 points of damage, which isn't actually less than the Daynab gun. So it might have a or actually one spell. See what fate. Okay, you F8. Kind of bad because it only 4 shots. But it might still better damage than like a Beretta. A Dazzle Gem. Sells for 3 grand. Haven't found a nerf grenade. One hack. No bonus. Does 7 to 20 damage. Full ammo requirement, obvious. Skill requirement, who knows? Lots of ammo. Dazzle Gem. A little low. She is, rather. Buy some darts. Don't have darts at the shop. I would have to go all the way back to Trader Drake's to buy darts. That's annoying. Buy some shuriken. Sword. I keep pushing Y for yes to like confirm to sell something. That's not the button you press. Top up your gun. All right. So, Ren gun. Can I equip with 0 skill? Inside arms. No. That's a shame. Trade that to Vaughn with skill 1. Arm 1. Ready. Ren last gun. Fires at least 2. Does have 2 inside arms? I think he does. I gave him skill 2 inside arm. Yep. Okay. Button's too fast. Okay. Our skill 2. Just like the Daynab run. 8. Daynab. Mark down with the Daynab last gun. Also weapon. That's right. Ion Blaster. Also. Daynab last gun was F9. Alright, so I guess I'll keep him on the Kren 1 gun. It's cooler than a Walther P1. A shame that Ivra can't use any of the better. All the wall. That'll do. It's really inefficient ammo-wise, since it comes in packs of 4 shots. But you know, laser guns are cool. Now I'm still looking for enemies to fight. Unfortunately. Like, Less than 50. Alright, so 2 Vaka Knights and 1 Garvak. Sure. Darts at them. Okay. Big XP. Big XP. 96. Good enough. Head back to Luna Base, level up. Possibly have to deal with some sort of raid called Rathnor. Take a hard save here. I should possibly have checked in with Alliance HQ. We'll do that when we get back. Omicron 7. Going to Ronum. Krasnor. Where does Krasnor come from? I don't know. It's a word I made up in my head. Okay, Omicron 7. Chronum now. Chronum. HQ is close by. Pop out here and see if there's a raid going on. Fine. Anything to say? Loading. Welcome to Alliance HQ. Doesn't have anything to say. Oh, it already had me exit the room. That's right. Yep, no, hi again. Go check on the reactor. That's the place on planet that's like interesting. Reactor is sealed off. No one can enter it from here. You said. Okay. Well, if there's going to be a raid on this planet, it's happening. Let's head back to Luna Base to train. Button right. Okay. Now it's going. Probably. All right. Train up. Let's see. To 4. Yeah. Weaponry up to 3. Sidearms up to 4. I haven't found any sidearms that require a higher skill level than I currently have, so let's get. Okay. See, hardware up to 4, ancient up to 2, sidearm up to 2. Let's get ancient up to 2. Archaeology nerd. Metamorph body to body to bio to 3, mind to bio to. Haven't did yet, but at some point it will be cool. Hmm. Sidearm to 3. Sure. Sidearm up 3 on another guy. One more people. How much XP level? 222. 228. 228. 228. $3,000 for some reason. $2,228. I don't know why Ivra so difficult. But let's stop in on Alliance HQ here. Also, charge shield, not recharge. Charge them up. Orders await you on Run 7. I've been there. He has nothing new. Now then, I believe Kravitz, Yvonne, Ivra, and Curtis all want to charge their shields up. I forget what the full list is. Definitely Kravitz, though. Then we'll only have 7 as a 71. Ramadan as 2, which is quite a bit. Ivra and Curtis, I believe 5. And 10. Shield 2. Also load his gun. If I can recharge that. Tech, hardware, I build belt. I worked. Wow, it's fully recharged too. Okay. Okay. It took just about all of her psi points, but those recharge relatively quickly. Okay, that's great actually. I can just trade that around. Main downside of trading around is that I have to go through the trade menu. But yeah, that's fantastic. I put the Berserker frame back on. Find out what the Berserker frame does when I add charges. What? Shields, healing, attack buff. Back up to 2 psi points now. It'll be a little while before she can recharge one again, but guess I should buy another clip of my fresh shield belt here. 5 points charge. I'm here. It's not like I'm starved for money. Now I could go buying one of the big cool mechs, all the money I have, and maybe actually maybe equip it here. Okay, and we'll just hold on to that depleted one, and Yvonne can recharge it once she has her psi points back. Um, Yvonne is at how many shield points? Shield point, 27 life, 15, 15. Okay, it increases shield. It's 10 shield points, which isn't bad. Shield points total. Okay. Head back to Andrini. Check the headquarters. Have anything? So head back to Andrini. Story triggered by finding the Fractry Palm. Time base. Allegedly, some things in this game are time-based, which is why I'm playing on normal emulation speed. Okay, so 7. Thing. Full suit of armor. What was it? That I saw there. The complete suit was lost on, out of. Mini cluster. On KW. KW, guess would be referring to Kevnar's world, which is right next to the Andrini cluster. I guess that's our next destination. On the wrong thing there. Are we here yet? Are we in? Yes, we are. Good. Yeah, Kevnar's world, right next. Probably destination to get complete suit of armor that goes with the Fractry Fist. Once again, getting kind of sidetracked from the whole find that Donsai mercenary captain. But that's fine. Down, yes, inserts in disk 1, okay. Two ways now from this floor. Guess we'll head to that mine shaft first. I have a feeling that it might be a trap, sort of place that like dumps you down to the lower floor. If so, that's okay. All right. Come here. Are these guys back? They are back. Okay. Oh, no, they're not. It hesitated for running a check, but I guess it decided that, hey, I already have the yellow badge, so I don't need to fight them again. I imagine it was checking the inventory. Way, yeah. Okay. Hard save. Cluster disk. And then attach scenario disk 1. Shot as well. The boards give way beneath your feet, grasping wildly at the rotting timbers lining the shaft. Your plummets to the level below. It's about what I expected. On the level below now? Still loading. Okay. Here I am. I'm not in the same position. So if I stand at 9 north, 9 east, spot, I assume I'm only down. Okay. Okay. Five points otherwise. Phone's back up to 9. Regenerates a bit slowly. Big. I wasn't quite expecting a doorway mate after falling down a shaft, but I suppose fine. Okay. Connect back into here. There is indeed something here. The writing on the wall is not easily read and only partially understood. Mene tekel Parshin. When you get the chance, write Oracle. Okay. A tekel Arson. And well, have been given a chance to write something up on the previous floor. Well, I guess now I should write. I don't know what the mene tekel Arson, but nothing. Well, doing fine health-wise, right? Well, if we took damage from falling down that mine shaft, it is something. Probably an encounter. Okay. It's two blue guards and four combat droids. Okay. All right, one of the blue guards survived, firing at us. Damage. Because unfortunately, everyone just kind of missed him or did very little damage. Their darts. All right. Curtis out here, expensive ammunition. 100 XP, quite nice. Yeah, we're all doing fine. But that death droid not doing so fine. But who cares about the death droid? Okay. That's the end of the doorway maze, but there's still passages that need to be explored in there. Oh, it was also a exit. I see. Have to find my way back in, possibly by dropping down that mine shaft again. But damaged? Yeah. Uh, hardware. Death droid worked. Barely even drained her psi power either. Okay, so she's pretty good at repairing mechs. Skill to have. Let's see. Did I do that right? So, oh, doorways. They like their doorways in here, don't they? to something. Okay, it's one Guardian mech and one Badiern. Up this Guardian mech, Badiern. Curtis still missing. Wow, the Guardian mech took quite a bit of damage. Oh wow, they are doing a fair bit of damage to me. Thankfully, I do have shields up. Everyone's fine. Should be, yeah, just north of that room. Staircase. Uh, 0 north. Not 15 east. Yeah. All the way back to 0. And now we start going north again. I'm just going to loop all the way back around to that stick, apparently. Just lined direct path back to the stairway. But that's okay. Get back into that mine shaft and fall down so I can get back in that little section. Climb the stairs, yeah. Do scan me. Oh no, there's an abandoned mine shaft here. Better not go south. And then I just walk directly in, as one does. And I'm back here. I right? That was the coordinate. All right. D room. Someone wants to fight me in here. That's fine. They're welcome to. So let's see. We need to explore the rest of this floor. We need to go back upstairs and write Oracle in that notebook. Apparently. Martian. Martians and the Vidarian. An energy. Hello, an energy axe and a dragoon stick. Okay. Energy axe sounds cool. I imagine that might be an upgraded melee, possibly a thrown weapon. The bad point about the melee thrown weapons is that you still lose the weapon. Throw it. It's just gone. And they don't stack in your inventory. But hey. Alright. Also an empty. Someone else wants to fight. It's fine. Give me the XP, give me cool new equipment. Didn't give up. Sometimes it gives up. Sometimes maybe it's like trying to say, oh hey, this someone wants to party. It's like, oh no, party's full. Never mind. But no, it's here's 3 more Vadarians and 3 scavengers. Have you back for to reload? To punch me. $528 a keep. Fine. A high encounter rating, apparently. That's okay. XP will be used. All right. It's one Hydraean, 2 hexes away, and 4 scavengers right next to me. Go to town on them. We're not very accurate. Hydraean runs away. Okay. XB. Okay, let's something before I forget again. Let's where am I going? Okay. Now we're done in this little hallway doorway section. Just other unexplored passages. Now we're back out. Anything in here? No. Get to exploring the. More doorways. We'll deal with this later. Feel worn down here while we're waiting for. This is second floor so far. This was the first floor. A lot of empty space. It makes sense if it's a, like a base on top of an asteroid for mining or something, right? And then down here, it's much more structured. Lots of. This is where people lived, the miners, whatnot. Let's say that makes sense, sure. Anyway, one Hydraean, 4 scavengers. Okay. Scavengers have more than. All right. It's for me. Here, in here, no. Well, right. They're upset with me staying into their home down here in like innards of this asteroid. Why are you coming into my place? Don't worry about it. I'm for the protagonist. We have license from the Centauri Alliance to do whatever we can do. We can do unlimited crimes, and no one's allowed to complain about it. And if they try to complain, we just shoot them. So maybe stop complaining. Anyway, here's one Vanguard. You can say Vanguard. It's Van Queered, and another Van Queered. Sure. My last dart. Does AoE. Respectable damage. That's what shields are for. That dart. Survive. We're fine. We're fine. We just have to far away for you as too far away for Curtis. Curtis's gun had better range. Oh no, it only has a range of 2. Well. All right. All right, 1 star skull and 4 scavengers. Good. Drop anything, but good enough. That one. Oh, I think it are psi points, actually. Weird one. But, yeah. Go ahead and hardware my death drop. Good. there. To imagine anything either big, right? I sent something big. That's just that message. When you get the chance, write Oracle. Actor Palm should be down here, right? So, okay. Itched for a second there. Thought it was going to do something to me. Maybe someone wanted to party. Up with this section. Okay, that's good because now we have one way we can go. And now we have options again. While it loads combat, here's our floor so far. There's like, I think this tile was draining psi points. This one was doing HP damage. Here's where we drop down from the mine shaft. Here's our staircase. It, chunk still left unexplored. Here's 2 slime rats and 2 vanqueerds. The hex is unfortunate. And last done, unfortunately, only 2. Or higher. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, they do AoE damage. Shame. Again, it'll be a while before they break through shields. Forward as well. They're in line on A. Okay, no problem. All right, how am I doing on inventory space? Do I have spots to pick up items? I don't think I've been finding too much on this trip. Make sure things. Yeah, I've got open space. Oh, my lights ran out. Damage tile. 1 HP damage. Door leads into that. Leads into the other quarter. Approaching something big, I believe. Corridor becomes alive with high energy electrical current. Your group doesn't feel very. Oh yeah, we took a lot of damage. Our region. Oh, okay, the Mind Singer. I don't think I can do anything about it. Actually, that's not true. Not true at all. That bio. Not yet repair. Okay, not yet repair. Dealing with it, though, effective. And how much? A fair bit of psi point. Psi point. Alright, let's see what's in here. Maybe there's a way to turn off the electricity. We are regenerating. Not too bad. I believe it is the Berserker. It must be, right? Okay. That sure did anything. Beeped at me. Oh, it's damaging psi. Okay. Where am I? Okay, okay, I'll get off. I do want to actually regenerate my psi power. Hmm, save here. Oh yeah, roster disk. Scenario 1. Alright. What's in here? Fracture Palm. What I should have done is cast that slow regeneration spell, or psionic power. Okay, this room is filled with strange electrical equipment surging with unknown powers. It might be possible to try to shut it down. Do you want to try? Yes. We'll try. Yvonne. Yvonne shuts it all down. Great. Okay, so yes, there was a way to shut down the to turn off that trap. Wonderful. And sorry. What's the slow regrow? SLO. RE. to actually push the buttons. Okay. Generating. Turned off the electricity. You know, you probably don't want to turn off the electricity in a space station. Kind of important. Fine. Are we just spiral? And then there. Something big? Oh, a large creature? I wouldn't call that a creature. That's clearly a robot. A mechanoid, if you will. Stands before the palm of a gleaming silver gauntlet. You must defeat him to capture his prize. Okay. Now, it did mention in that note, upstairs, the real palm is hidden behind the imposter. So, this perhaps an imposter. Are you loading? I think it's loading. Yep, here we go. One Guardian mech. We've Guardian mech before. Pilot walked up to me. Okay, fine. Actually hit it this time. There. 160. He ever found a fracture palm? That's probably fake. Loading something. A large, a large creature. Yes, okay. So this should be the real one, I imagine. We'll need to go to that other door, but what do I do with the fake palm? Do I just like give it to someone as a trick? Like, hey, we heard you stole the palm, give it back. It's like, okay, here, take it. Please don't look in our bags to see if we have any other palms. Anyway, beat up this guardian mech. Shoot it. Yeah, that'll do it. Screen is tearing. Fracture palm. Doesn't say real or anything like that. It's just, yeah, here's another one. Try and keep track. Okay. Did you ever pick them up? You ever picked up the first one? Okay. Or has a fracture palm. That's the fake one. Picked up the real. It has a charge too. Let's see. Activate stuff from me, fortunately. GX also has a charge. I'll have to see stats on the Dragoon pick also. Can we melee or throwing up there? Okay. Trappets has the fracture palm, the real one, and notably it doesn't have a charge, much like the rest of the fracture gear. Fracture piece fragment. Yeah. Okay, that's a decent way to tell them apart. Nothing in there. All right. In that case, if they'll let us. They're upset that we stole their fist. Okay. It hitched there for a minute. Again, I'm going to assume that someone was trying to join my party. All on the road. Quite all healed back up. Curtis still has some damage. Life points also not quite fully charged. way to and then this is the way, and I just have to like loop all the way around. Apparently fight some dudes. Then I have to stop at that nook on the previous floor and oracle in it, apparently. Okay. 2 side guards and 2 scavengers. Up. Boy, that's not great. Accurate Commodore 64 emulation. Complete what it does. Eventually. Damaging me. My party doing fine. We have shields. Didn't take out very many of them at all, did I? Okay. Now we're good. Yeah. Scanning me to see if I had the badge there, that's right. The notebook, book, the papers. Alright. Write a note, yes. Right. Oracle. A door opens to the north, okay. Uh, door there. Door. And here's something. Oh, it's the Oracle. Sure, why not? Alright. The Oracle. Old man seated at an ancient mahogany desk peering strangely. Who approach him? I... Uh, there a reason for one person over there? Uh, will you talk or I... Okay, so you can identify items. Talk. Hello. Better bring me the word from Tonka's. Okay. Wants Tonka's. Not a Tonka yet. Tonka? No. Character. I mean, I can identify items. Tractor finger. Special power, yeah, sure. 454. Charging me money for... Oh, maybe he can tell me what stuff like the skill requirements are. Identify for 100. Sure. I can find nothing unusual about this object. Okay. Okay. Tractor finger. Identify. Nothing unusual. Okay. What about you? Tonka. No. You won't tell me where Tonka is currently. Identify the fracture palm. Sure. Nothing unusual. Tell me anything about this dragoon. Okay, dragoon stick is thrown melee weapon. That under the red javelin, I guess. One foe. It doesn't list any hexes, so I guess maybe just range 1. Bonus 5 does 11 to 29 damage. Better than Javelin. And of course, it doesn't tell you what this is, does it? Okay. I can try equip though, and that works for anyone. Energy axe. Also a weapon. Under the group bag. Does not list any of one. It hit 4 into 32 damage. A lot. Balrog did to 30. Okay. Unusual. What about this fractor palm? This it's a thrown. Okay. Fractor palm is a thrown weapon. Range 1 foe light. Uh, it is a light source, maybe? This is a fake one. This object has the psionic power known as light. Okay. Okay. That's actually good. Tells me what the it tells you what the power it has does. Do I have any stones left? Any like gems? I do. No. Okay. So the fake fractor palm can be used to cast light. Okay, that's good to know. That's actually good to know. And we need to bring him from Tonka's, whatever that is. We need to also find out who Tonka is, where they are. But for now, we can just leave. We do have another lead. Apparently, it says the complete suit was lost on AW, so that should be Kevnar's work. I don't think there's other else that like Kado. There's Kazda. There's Kapavar. Kevnar's world is got to be Kevnar's world. It's right next door, so it makes sense to go there next. There's also a raid being planned for Chronum, which maybe we want to go there and stop that. Someone wants to talk to us. And possibly have all the pieces of the Fractry Fist now. Still need to find a way to repair it, assemble it. In the fake palm, we possibly as a source. dodging my attacks, which is rude. Here's run. Alright, and the guard is grenading us, I guess. Very rude. But yeah, that, I guess, is Andrini done. We're complete. It's where we found the electricity room. Here's where we got fried by the electricity before we found the electricity room. Here's where the fake palm is, which apparently I can use as a light source. Here's where the palm was, which I assume I can someday reassemble. Message. Here's where the oracle is hiding. I got some Teflon gloves, apparently, and another nerve grenade. I don't know what the Teflon gloves do. We'll find out. Back upstairs over to the shop. Juggle my around a little bit. Worth equipping that active Balrog. Like I throw it at anyone, but doing. GX. He does also have one more bonus to hit, which is worthwhile. Foster disc. Dragoon stick I think I'll just sell. But no one else. Throwing weapon skill. Sure, it does use skill. Come on, load in. Grenade. I'll hang on to it. I don't have any more darts, so tablet. I feel like I should keep that. I mean, healing items are useful. Did I note down nerve grenade? Yes. Fracture palm. Don't sell. Uh, buy some 45 ammo for the Teflon glove. It's a melee weapon. One foe, 5 to hit, 10 to 25 damage. Okay. Gonna be like, I think that's probably upgraded over the nunchucks, if I had to guess. Plus 5 to hit, not half bad. 10 to 25 damage, also half bad. Skill required, I don't know. Try to equip that though. Uh, Dragoon stick. Any but I want to shuffle some before I start buying those. All right. Autos. I'm metamorph holding the requires a throwing weapon. Well, 3 or less. 1, 2, or 3. All right, so I can spell wrong. Teflon gloves, I think on. Oh, that's a shame. All right. It's plus 5 to hit, 10 to 25 damage. Plus 4 to hit, 2 damage. Take the axe. A shame that you can't items. So yeah, between 1 and 3 Teflon gloves. Right, let's X back on though. I do think that's better. It's holding stuff. Fake palm. 6. Bond. Currently a thrown weapon. Ancient. Tractor palm. To actually do anything. Even on XP. I haven't actually looked at that. Okay, here. Yeah, we're to level up. Is Ivra ready to level up? Yes. Okay, everyone's ready to level up. Snapshot. Right, let's check out the Alliance HQ before we leave, in case they have anything to say about having picked up Fracture Palm. Go immediately to Chronum. Okay. So I guess that raid is happening. No, he says go immediately to Chronum, but I'm kind of done for the day. I think that can wait until next time. Hopefully, is it right next door? No, we would have to go to Kevnar's World on 7 first. Well, close enough. Pause it. So, found the Fracture Palm. They want us to go immediately to Chronum because I guess they're under attack now. They did say that they were have a raid going on. But yeah, doing okay. We found the Fracture Palm. We found a few other things. And I guess before we go to Kevnar's World, we're going to head to Chronum and see about stopping that raid that is allegedly going on. And then I guess there's a suit of armor on Kevnar's World. Which, okay. Governor's World. What did they say about that? Kevnar's World. Yeah, that's the one that's home to a humanoid civilization taught in an era resembling Earth's medieval period. So that'll be fun. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. So until next time, thanks for watching. Stay safe, have fun, and please remain seated during the journey through space.